The only thing that changes is you and how you choose to respond.
Welcome to the Words of Wisdom podcast. This is the place to be to raise the consciousness within in order to create a life and business of ease, flow, and freedom. This podcast offers inspiring stories, strategies, and special guests to help you become your most aligned self. I am Minerva Maharaj, a former NBA Toronto Raptors dancer turned ICF accredited spiritual life coach, founder of Goddess of Wisdom Spiritual Life Coaching, and Star Seed Academy coach training. My soul's mission is to show you the impossible is truly possible. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Let's get to awakening your soul's wisdom.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Words of Wisdom. I am so grateful you are here. Today, my words of wisdom for you is to remind you of your power, to bring you back to you, to remind you who the F you are. And if you are a spiritual coach, entrepreneur, healer, I am here to serve you. I'm here to help you infuse money, fun, and peace back into your business and back into your being, to your truth, to the source within you that will keep you going when times get tough, when challenges in your businesses arise, when there are dips and when there are highs. And one quality you need to have to be a successful entrepreneur, to be a successful coach, or successful whatever it is you're doing, even if you are in the corporate world, what is going to get you through is this mindset shift and this question I'm going to present to you today. So, if you've ever been in a space, a phase in your life, in your business where you're like, how am I going to make it through? Do I need to close the doors? Do I have what it takes? And why is everyone else seem to be succeeding and I'm not? I want to share this with you to help you get through those times because I have been through that. And this is a question I come back to all the time to remind myself who the F I am. It gives you that boost of energy, that surge of inspiration, that surge of strength to keep going. Okay, so the question is that I want you to reflect on is who are you being when shit gets hard? Who are you being when times get tough? Whether that's in your business or in your personal life, who are you being? How are you approaching the challenge? Who do you want to be? Now, let's take a step back. Who are you being, first of all, when a challenge arises? Do you go into what I call wimpy energy? And the reason I named it wimpy energy is because I had that in me. And still moments I see it peek its little head at me. That wimpy energy, that defeated feeling, that discouraged feeling, that doubtful feeling, that victim feeling of it's never going to happen for me. Why me? Why am I still here? Why am I still doing this thing? Why can't I seem to figure it out? Do you go into that wimpy space, that wimpy energy, I call it, that defeated space, that weak energy? And that's okay. We all have those moments. But do you go there and stay there? Do you mull it over? Do you dwell? Do you try to find a solution in the mud, in the problem? Because the mind that created the problem is not going to be the same mind that gets you out of the problem. So are you mulling in that energy, in that frequency, that wimpy frequency? Are you showing up that way? And then you're trying to go write the social media post, try to figure out how to get clients, try to figure out what's wrong with your program from that wimpy energy. And guess what? You're not going to find it. You're just going to mull in that and create more frequency, create more momentum in that. And you just dig yourself in a deeper, deeper hole and feel even more hopeless, more defeated, more pathetic. So that's one version, one choice you have. Or you can take that awareness, oh, I'm in that wimpy energy. And you can go into the place of, who am I being in this moment as this challenge has arisen? You take a step back and you observe the situation. You observe the client. You observe the issue at hand. You observe the project, the task that feels challenging in the moment, and you separate yourself from this. You step back and view it from, who am I being right now? How am I showing up? And how do I want to show up? Who do I want to be in this moment? And when you can create that space and a little bit of that distance from the issue, from the problem, from the challenge, you create choice to choose better and to be better and to show up stronger. And you can create a new result when you are being mindful and choosing, who do I want to be in this moment? Do I want to show up as the wimpy energy, or do I want to show up as the empowered woman, person I am? How am I going to view this? How am I going to approach this? How am I going to act in this situation? But when you ask yourself, you can step back, you can pull back and say, who am I being in this moment? And view yourself from that space. And who do I want to be? You create that space and you create that connection back to your true empowered self. The self who is calm. You have a greater chance of connecting to that self that is calm, cool, collected, grounded, confident, at peace, has the solution, moves towards solution, moves towards healing, moves towards making a real impact, moves towards that version of you that you desire to be and who you really are at the core. So, who are you choosing to be when it's hard? And you get to choose every millisecond of the day, and you get to choose again. This is not about being perfect. It's just about choosing again. It's about having the ability to pull back and observe yourself from a conscious space and choose from a conscious space versus choosing from that frantic, wimpy, desperate, defeated, discouraged energy. Because then you just create more of that frequency, more of that momentum, more down that path. And you create the results that align to that, and you continue that cycle and continue that belief and that thought pattern. Versus creating a new reality, new results, and ones that are more aligned to what you want in your business, in your money, in your life. If when the challenge arises, because it's going to arise, the doubt and fear, the client complaints, refund requests, those situations are going to arise. That's never going to stop, no matter what level you're at. The only thing that changes is you and how you choose to respond to it. And that's been a huge lesson for me. And I wanted to pass that over to you. So, who are you choosing to be in the times that it's hard? Let me know how this speaks to you. Leave it in the comments below. Share it, like it, subscribe to it. I really appreciate the support and love, but more so, I appreciate you and the fact that you are working on yourself, your business, your being, and I'm here to support you all the way through. Thank you so much for listening. And a reminder, Portal to Overflow Mastermind is still open. And for the month of November, I am offering an open house where if you're considering joining my high-level mastermind to become the person who has and holds the things that you desire, that life in overflow, then you're welcome to drop into this mastermind, one of the sessions. So just DM me on Instagram, Goddess of Wisdom Coach, for more information, and I'll see you soon.